Hello everybody in the universe, I am Static Stardust and welcome back to Sundered. So last episode, again, I died on the same boss. But, you know what they always say, at least in this game, if you're having trouble exploring one region, explore another. So literally, in this case, we're just going to start this episode out by overwhelmed, use the cannon. We have a gun. Technically a gigantic cannon, but still technically a gun. So now that we have new perks and new abilities, we can go through other places. And again, like the very first episode, each time we die, the region changes. So in this case, we have more, I guess, toys to play with. More things we can use to explore different regions and gain more money. Speaking of which, money! Oh man, remember when I died continuously to these worms? Oh yeah, every time we upgrade our stats and everything, we get our attacks kind of both become powerful as well as a little bit different. Don't need health. Okay, so I can't go to that where that blue arrow is pointing. We don't have an ability to get there yet, but what I can do is we can go to the area on the right. Alright, so go, yeah, up here. Oh, more scientists. Your skin toughens. Why? Okay, so this is actually a good thing. One of my favorite ones I like to have is the stamina bar. The one that refills your strength and stamina. Oh, hello. Goodbye. They also love to take their sweet time with aiming. Again, we will see those guys more as we progress and as we explore this region. We will see more of them. Trust me, we will see more of them. Alright, so let us see where to the right. Wait for those lasers. Yeah. So here's the thing, your shield... So sometimes... Oh my god. These guys are just annoying. They're annoying little bugs. They're annoying little ants. And you are just a hunter that... Yeah, those guys, again, they take their sweet, sweet time to shoot. It gives you enough time to attack them. Why do they do this? I don't know. They're just programmed like that. Let's see. Let's see. So yeah, what else have I been doing lately? I've been playing a lot of Honey Pop 2. I'm 80-something% of the way of... I'm basically at the quote-unquote final boss, the Nymphogen. But, my goodness, they are mean, mean, mean. It's like, as soon as you think you can... Oh, that's why I don't use this combo. So, you have extra health for this, but... It regenerates your shield and not your overall health. Why it does this, I don't know. I'm in the place where I can't be. Congratulations, Alex. So yeah, the Nymphogen, they're kind of like the final boss of the game. If you can't tell from their names, they're kind of like succubus or succubi. So they will take energy from... I need something positive. I hear guns. Where are you? Up there. Ammo. I need ammo. But yeah, they're just a very difficult boss. Hey, was that purple laser? There's like 3 down here. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind coming back to this area only because, again, money. All the muns. Yep. And it's not too far from where we need to be, so I'm not too bent out of shape. Silently hoping that I die in-game just so I can get away from this. Lethargy leaves your spirit. Yes, this is my favorite one. So you can just kind of sprint uncontrollably, like so, and it'll immediately refill your energy, essentially. I can't go here because it's the opposite end. We will unlock that area soon. Why did I do that? Yes, okay, so I gotta go up, and then we can go here. I'm gonna ignore the enemies, they ain't worth my time. Alright. So, let's see, Honey Pop 2. I've actually 100% did Honey Pop 1. Oh, you can't be serious. You can't be... Okay, good. This isn't the one that I was thinking about. Come on. And boom! Return to previous regions to complete skipped objectives. So yeah, if you're stuck and you can't really make leeway, just explore, find another region. Lift enemies drop perks, that is true. So we've had some perks drops from they're kind of like golden enemies basically. So if you see gold, those are special enemy. Regions can be accessed independently, blah blah blah. Max shield. Thank you for yelling that at me. Okay, so I didn't read that. We are in the Valkyrie passageway. So we are in the quote-unquote future region. This is the 3rd region we have not unlocked yet. Those plants will damage you if you stand close to them for extended periods of time. Personally, they remind me so much of... so I grew up in New Jersey, actually. And when I lived in my childhood neighborhood, every spring there would be these very beautiful flowers, and I thought they were like cherry blossoms or something like that. I think one of my neighbors actually did have a cherry blossom tree in their front yard. But the one thing that I detest about spring is, one, I have pollen allergies, so right off the rip, that is the worst thing to ever be invented or to be discovered by humans, essentially. Okay, can I go through? Can I go through? Yep. And welcome back to the sanctuary, everybody. Alright, I'm immediately going to switch you out for... not second chance. You know what? Yeah. If I'm not going to get a ton of... Oh, we're almost out of that lethargy state. Whoop. So this is a gate. We can't use it yet. So again, when in doubt, pinky out, we're going to go exploring. And now that I have that treasure perk equipped, whoop, whoop, every time I come through here, or just in general, any region, I will actually get more muns. So more shards, more money. These will become important later on. We can't do anything with them yet. We have new enemies, and you are Sentinels? So these guys got guns. Or some form of gun, essentially. We don't got time for their nonsense. They kind of just shoot / attack you. So we are getting a bit more shards. As we go through this region, we will encounter more new enemies. Some we've seen before, others we have not. I'm actually going to go up. Uppity uppity. Yeah, I'm going to risk that for some shards. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, so I grew up in New Jersey. Every year we would have, in spring and summer, specifically only spring because the smell was always so pungent. but it's not pungent in like an, oh, I wish I can just like bottle this up and, you know, have this as a perfume. It was the type, it was the type of smell that's like, this is so bad, I need to get away from this scent. Like, the best way I can describe it is that it smelled like someone sprayed a ton of flower perfume, and it's not a good scent. Like, I admit that the first time I ever got perfume, I got it from like Five Below, and I remember I got so obsessed with it that I sprayed it every morning, and my parents actually said they threw that bottle away because it was so bad. That's what that smell of those flowers reminds me of. Every time I remember it. Oh god. Oh, and I'm dead. So, fun fact, if I had second chance equipped, oh no, my light's going out. Oh no. Okay, well, slight detour. So while Ash, my main character, is meditating, I'm gonna fix my light. Needs to be plugged in. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't plugged in, so yeah, I have something for my speakers. I have JBL speakers, and those are usually plugged in, and I think the other one was supposed to be connected to my wireless keyboard. Increased cannon damage, yes. I'm actually just gonna... yes, I'm actually gonna equip Second Chance. So, yeah, this area is both my favorite as well as the one I loathe the most. How can something be your favorite and also something you hate? You haven't met a gamer. Alright, so let's try that again. So, again, like all the other regions that we have gone to, there are different abilities around. So, this area is friggin' huge! Look at this! Look at this! Look at all this! We have to go through everywhere in this game. So this might be a 20-parter? If I'm gonna be honest, maybe 30 parts. And I'm not gonna lie, I love recording gameplay and having my YouTube channel. At the exact same time I'm playing these games, I'm like, it is also torture. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So this area, you have to contend and fight against the wind as well as enemies. We will get something later on that will help with the wind. What's over here? Now, Okay, so there is technically a shard over there. I'm not gonna grab it, only because... I'm not gonna grab it only because right now I don't need it. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back to shooting the game. So yeah, in this area you gotta fight with these guys, you have to fight with other enemies. And they just made me... They're gonna make me burn through a friggin' heal. Well, thankfully I have 2 heals, so I should be fine. Alright, let's try this again. Oh. More Valkyrie. Lethargy leaves your spirit. Okay, part 2 with the never-ending sprints. Let's go. So we will get 2 very, very important abilities later on in this game, or in this region specifically. You saw probably 2 skulls. Oh no. Remember what I said, we will be seeing those guys again. Yeah, we're seeing them again. It's like seeing a cartoon, like an old school cartoon, and it's like a group of people are just fighting each other, and it's just that big old cloud of dust. Like, yeah, this is it. This is the big old cloud of dust we're fighting the enemies in. So the bright side is, again, as we play this game, we will have more health. We will have more good things happen. So yeah, again, the reason this one is my favorite of the quote-unquote found abilities is that lethargy leaves your spirit. You can sprint like this forever. You just gotta make sure that it's constantly being refilled. And I just dashed through the whole thing of that. What? Ah, well, that sucks. So there is an ability nearby, or a perk rather, on both the right side and the left side of this whole tunnel. I'm going to barrel roll, and we're going to go here. Come on! So yeah, enemies will come at you again regardless of wherever you are. They just know. They just know, and they feel like, they're like, I feel a disturbance in the force. What's happening? Let's see. I think this one takes us to the Hell region, personally. I think. If not, it will be another way to the Sanctuary. So let's see where this one leads. Again, let's try Explorer region. Yeah, so this one unlocks the Hell region. I'm gonna use that real quick. The last of the sprint ability. Treasure! Alright. So there's that. And then I'm gonna unlock the gate up here. So it's gonna be easier. So if I ever need to come back here and backtrack, definitely, if you can, take the time out of your adventure to unlock all the gates. Here. Okay, there's that. And again, I can probably come back here and do that again, but again, backtracking, not always fun. If you can find a way to make things a little bit easier for your future self, definitely do it. Go down. It's a treasure. Is there anything above? Oh, the cathedral. I don't think that's... So, okay, so it's a cathedral. Hordes arrive when you least expect them. Yeah. Basically, ambush and overwhelm the game. That's the name of the game we're playing. Even death won't save you from this place. Excuse me. I will say this. If we can get into a situation, usually we can get out of it. Depending on how bad the situation is. I mean, to be honest, we didn't really ask for this. We were kind of just like, it was thrusted upon us, and now we just have to go through here. So you can see human technology. They were trying to find stuff. Trying to find... Oh, now... Yeah, those, like I said, those flowers, not friendly. Whoop. Down, down, down. So yeah, remember that big old jelly guy we saw as the final boss? This is the Aberration. So these guys, I like to call them jellies because they remind me of, like, you know, those little squish toys that you kind of, like, you can hold between your, like, thumb and index finger and you can just squish them. They kind of remind me of that. They hide in various places. They do the same thing as the final boss. They shoot flames at you. But they're really easy to destroy. Alright, let's see. Where were we? God. Again, out of all my least favorite enemies, these are the ones that I hate the least because they fly, they do nothing but just get in your way and just be annoying. It's like a gnat as an enemy. They fly, they're loud, obnoxious. The only difference between these things and a gnat is that a gnat you can just like squash with anything. These things, they got guns. So, yeah. Okay, let's try going up. So this is basically like a big water type elevator with Pepto-Bismol colored water. So yeah, we can and will go up further. So this is the main cathedral. We gotta go all the way up here and do a thing. We can't do a thing because we haven't explored the whole region. So we are going to unlock more of the cathedral as the time goes on. For now, we gotta go through all these spooky caves and do all these really weird stuff. We gotta get past these flowers that do nothing but damage you. And again, we learn more about the Valkyrie that came here, the people that were supposedly scientists that came and just kind of had nothing but destruction, or maybe there were different people who came and caused destruction, which caused the everything in here to basically become ruined. It's not... No. Oh, the priests have showed up. So, we remember these guys, right, from Hell? Yeah, they came back. They're a lot more here than in the previous one. Yeah. There we go. Again, the one thing I don't miss about my hometown, specifically my old neighborhood, is just the, those flowers, man. I have really bad pollen allergies, like itchy eyes, like sneezing constantly, like all of the signs you could have for really bad pollen allergies. And I grew up in literally the one state that was like, oh, hey, do you mind if we just make more of, like, a ton of your allergy? God. Okay. Wait, I thought I destroyed the priest. Okay, he's like our cultist. Okay, so not a priest, just a cultist. Sometimes I will leave these little walls up only because I can use them as like you can use them as like an actual platform if you are skilled enough. Alright, and another part of the elevator unlocked. Okay. I'm gonna burn through a heal. So I'm gonna try to do a smart. Yes, okay. So there is a new ability up above. I really hope it is what I think it is. If not, then we're gonna have to contend with getting another ability later on. And boop. Alright, what do we got? Gravitational boots. Okay, we can now run up walls. Yeah, we're not gonna corrupt any abilities again. These things are a godsend. So, later on we will see and use these little brown circular things. But right now, we cannot do a gosh darn thing with them. Alright, so this area we need to come back to later. Ah! Alright. Let's try going to the left. And now that we can run up walls, we can do this. So again, more stuff we can use in other regions and other areas. From the quote-unquote cathedral, it's not a cathedral, man. It doesn't look like a cathedral, to me at least. But this is, I guess, one of the areas that unfortunately got destroyed because bad guys came and they did some bad stuff. And now we have to go and fix up everything or clean up everybody's messes. Again, we're just someone who wanted to... Oh, no. I gotta take you out because I don't want to have to deal with you and your nonsense today. No. I'm gonna take you two out. Not on a date, but just with a weapon. Alright. I'm actually gonna ignore these enemies and we're gonna run up this wall here. We're gonna make it to a new region. We're gonna explore. We're gonna do stuff. Oh no. So now we gotta make sure we don't get yanked into this gross smog. Remember that scene from the Lorax where he kept making all those needs and everything kind of went really bad? Yeah, it's kind of like pollution of some sort, I like to think. And we have to outrun this pollution. Okay, I think we outran it. Alright, and the new ability is up above, so we gotta go up, 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 up. Yes, do good. Attack the nothing. Okay, so now we're going to go into another area. There is a boss here as well. It's more annoying, personally. It's more annoying and time-consuming. No, there's a cultist! There's two! I don't have time for this. Oh, come on! You time out. Alright, let's see if I can skill this. Yes! Okay. So, I just did a very big brain move, but I may or may not regret it. Yowie! Ah, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! And boom. So now that I have second chance equipped, that will actually save you from death, technically. So once that happens, enemies will technically explode, but they will respawn. Meaning that if I am not careful... Oh no. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. Oh no. I don't like this. I don't like it, Chief. Yeah, I'm gonna die. But we got close yet again. So we have a new ability. We can walk up walls. So we can use this in the cathedral. We can use this in the in hell. I'm still gonna call it hell just cause. Alright, oh, this is where we go. Alright, equip an additional perk. 555. Yeah, we we don't have money. So again, back to the future we go. Alright, and elevator. Wait. I see something to the side. Valkyrie perk. Sweet. What's this one? You tread more lightly. Okay, so I guess we're just more agile. Alright. Up and left again. So up. Alright, so let's see if we can get that other ability we saw. Oh, not enough energy. So yeah, we don't have to use all of our energy now to dash across everything vertical. We can just climb up the walls and that's that. Does it mean that we are still safe from and out of the woods from everything else? We gotta do the wall thing again. We gotta... Oh, shoot. Oh, no. No, no, no. I do not need enemies attacking me right now as I do this. Nope. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? That was unfair. That was unfair, damn it. I didn't know where I was. I was getting attacked by enemies left, right, and center. I only got 100 shards out of that. That's so cheap. Alright. Third time's charm. Perfect passageway. You can only use double jumps, so you have to land on a platform in order to perform a proper double jump. If you don't and you aren't able, you have to use a dash to get through certain... What the hell? Can someone explain to me what the hell just happened? I landed on a platform and then I didn't... The stairs disintegrated underneath me. That's not fair. Okay. Where... Up. Oh, please, not again. Alright, I'm gonna climb up here. Oh yeah. So this guy also came back. He was technically a boss in the very first world region. Oh man. Okay, we need an ability to get there, and in order to even get that ability, we have to go through trials and tribulations again. So more exploring, more vertical exploring. Okay, well, on the bright side, we have another part of the elevator to contend with. I don't need to deal with a priest right now. Or a cultist, rather, not a priest. I don't care what you're trying to sell me. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh, there's 3! Great! There's friggin' 3 of them! It's a whole nest of them. Oh my god. I gotta get out of here. There's too many. There's too many cultists. Why are they heat-seeking? Why are they chasing me? Oh. This sucks. This sucks so hard. Well, at least I can attack enemy projectiles now. I need healing. So damn bad. I need health that I need to immediately burn. No, I don't need health, because the ability is to the left. Up, 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 up. And up here. Yes, you have to contend with the stupid wind at this high an altitude while trying to not die and get poisoned. On the bright side, it blows you to the left, so if you're trying to keep balance and all that good jazz, it can help you in this case. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one tool we can finally use for all of these purple things. The grappling hook. So look at what it does. Yeah, it immediately says, hey, you got this new ability. We're going to immediately throw you over a random gulch, and it's going to be your fault that you die. Absolutely not. I discovered that trick by accident when I freaked out when I first ever got this ability, and I'm like, huh. Wait, what's gonna happen? Oh no, random death! And it just immediately said, oh, I can just use that ability and just kind of ignore the gulf. So this is the cathedral. I don't know how to say that name, or how to respond to that. What is this thingy? Explain! Now I gotta do a cult ritual to get this thing going. This sucks. You guys, your cult requires effort, and I don't want to do stuff. Oh man. Alright, so now we have the ability to grapple onto stuff. We can go even higher. Higher and higher and higher. We can do stuff now. Not just here, but in any place that has these little, Oh, okay, so we're going up at these spires. Bididoo. Alright, so now, again, going up. Up, 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 up. I'm trying to also stick to the right because, again, this is also part of... Oh, no. So, one of the areas I really didn't want to have to deal with most is these guys. Those are essentially space jellyfish. They can hurt you with that beam right there. It does a lot of damage. It hurts. We don't want any part of it. I have no health. I need to get out of here. Ash, I'm sorry. Okay. I can't go that way. I'm out of energy. No, this is the final boss. Oh no. Yeah, I'm in no position at all to fight this guy. Wait, there was health. Where is it? So yeah, it's basically playing a game of Guess Who, and you're trying to find the real guy right here. So there's like 12, I want to say, of these guys, and you have to figure out which one's the real one, and try to avoid not getting damaged by the lasers that they shoot at you. No? Alright, that's the real one. Okay. I had no intention to come here and do this boss, because I'm, again, no health. I mean, I have a second chance enabled, but again, I have nothing to heal. I have nothing but my shield that's technically a backup. So after this, I think I will try to play another game called Sea of Stars. I've been curious about it. They're the same people that actually did the video game called The Messenger. If you remember, way back when I first started my YouTube channel, I played through that game, and it's actually one of my favorite games that I have played to date. Whoop. And there's a lot of callbacks and references to the game The Messenger in Sea of Stars. So I actually like when shows, games actually do callbacks to various stuff like that. Oh wait, this is literally the first one. This is the real guy. So this is the boss. Is it you? You are the real one. If I had to choose, again, a least favorite area to do any of these bosses, it's, again, here. The swarms here are definitely more aggressive because they're more, like, kind of futuristic, modern age tech. That's a defense system, essentially. Oh, man. If I get this... Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it, Alex. Don't... So yeah, we're just going in a circle, attacking at random, finding out who's who, where's the real one, dodging lasers, trying not to get hit. It's tedious. It's long, it's tedious, and I don't like it. I think it's trite and overridden. I think this boss is trite and uninspired. He's like, that's what you get for calling me uninspired. How about that? Keep forgetting I have the grappling hit. Regenerate our shield a little bit. And that's the game! Where is the shard? I know it's around here. There it is. Okay, we performed a miracle today, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't plan on defeating this boss here, but... Oh wait, the thing for the ritual, there's 3 of them, so this is 1. I'm not corrupting any abilities, so we're not gonna go mess around with that. There's 4, okay. So there's 4 switches. Actually, you know what? We're not going to go traveling the long way. We're instead going to go and do that. We got 3 shards. We're going to destroy all 3, get more money, and immediately upgrade our tree again. Let's see. Health elixirs drop 75% less often. That's not... I mean, unless you're going into a boss battle, maybe that's good, but nah. Alright, let's destroy more stuff. Alright, I'm at my 40-minute mark. After this, I think I might play River City Girls and just kind of finish that up. We're not near the finish line for Sundered. We're like at the 50%, maybe 25% mark for Sundered. So yeah, those purple stuff. If you see those, they want you to corrupt an ability. We're not going to corrupt an ability. We're going to destroy them because they're bad. Let's see. So I think I'm actually going to do... It's 9 o'clock. I got to take my meds. But it's also... I need to have dinner soon. So I tried doing some steak teriyaki. I know I need to learn how to properly cook chicken. I know it takes a lot longer, but I'm actually starting to like chicken teriyaki. I might try to do stir fry again. I need a wok to do proper stir fry. What? He sounds very angry about something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what he's angry about, guys. He's so mad. Listen, you depended on me, alright? You took me from the desert to do your dirty work, alright? I don't want to hear it. I'll see about that. I'll break the 4th wall. I don't care. Let's see. What's this thingy? Melee critical hits extend further. Alright. Yeah, immediately as you get those shards, if I were you, I would immediately just upgrade as fast as possible. Alright. So, actually no. This is actually a good place to stop. So, thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Sundered. If you like this, hit the chemical at the center of the video. I have played River City Girls 1 and 2 if you guys want to check that out as well. I'm actually nearing the end of River City Girls in general for the playthrough. I might 100% it twice just because I love that game, and personally I would play it as many times as possible just to get the 100% ranked because it's that good. If they ever make another, not a sequel, a part 3 to that game series, I think it could actually have its own general spin-off. It has that potential. I love that game. If you actually want to check out other stuff that I've played, I'm currently also playing Date Everything. I'm also playing Dogs for the Game Boy Advance, if you want to check that out. But thank you guys for watching me and joining me in this game of Sundered. I am Static Stardust, and I will see you guys in the next episode on this channel. Bye-bye.